Hello guys, it's Dale here, and in today's video I'd like to talk about the Australian dollar Japanese yen. Yesterday I was talking about the Australian dollar Japanese yen as well, but currently there's been a very strong uptrend and I have new supports in that newly formed uptrend. So let me show you. There are two new supports. So the first one is in here at 89.78 and the second one is in here at 89.01. Both those supports are based on the strong uptrend that formed yesterday. So because there was such a strong uptrend, I'll use my volume profile indicator to look into the trend area to look for significant volumes that got formed there. The lowest one, this one, that's volume cluster I was talking about yesterday. So there's actually a third support in here, but in today's video I'm just going to talk about this one and this one, the new ones. So what happened in that uptrend was that in those places where heavy volumes were accumulated, strong buyers were adding to the long positions, right? Strong buyers were pushing the price upwards. Those guys were adding to the longs in this area and in this area, in those two little rotation areas, right? And those are the volumes that got accumulated there. So currently, those two heavy volume zones represent significant places where strong buyers were adding to the longs. Those places are important for those buyers, right? So this is why those buyers should defend those heavy volume zones. So when there are pullbacks, first to this one and then to this one, then I expect buying reactions from both those supports, right? Support number one and then support number two. That's the ideal scenario. Now in this case, if you look closely at the volume profile, let me zoom it a bit for you. So in this profile, in this volume cluster, there are actually two heavy volume zones pretty close to each other, and I had to pick my level. I chose to trade the lower heavy volume area and to place the support above that lower heavy volume area. The reason is that it's a bit more important, the volumes that are in here are more important for me than the volumes that got traded in here. The reason being is that those volumes were volumes before this aggressive buying activity. So those are more important for me because they are more recent, and also in my experience what the price tends to do when there's a pullback, it sort of fills those areas where the price was running quickly with low volumes. So the price sort of tends to fill that and test the beginning of such a strong and aggressive buying activity and the volumes that were at the beginning of it. Right, so those are the reasons why I chose this level, right? Those are the details. If the price reacts to this heavy volume area, then I'll discard this level and I won't be trading it because the volume cluster would be already tested. Alright? So yeah, that's about that. The setup which I used here is called the trend setup, right? Because there was a trend and we were looking for significant volume clusters to trade from in that uptrend. Actually, we had a trade yesterday in my members area. It was on the US dollar Japanese yen and it was a trade which looked very similarly. So let me show you how this should look like, the reaction, how it should look like. So this is the US dollar Japanese yen and this is a strong uptrend. There was a significant volume cluster in here. So we had a long level right there and we went long from there, right? So heavy volume cluster created in this area, then you wait for a pullback and go long from there. This is how the reaction is supposed to look like. This is how the trend setup is supposed to work. Now, if you guys would like to learn more about trading with volume profile, and if you would like to trade alongside me every day, then what I recommend is visiting my website. This is it, trader-dale.com, and the next best step is go to trading course and tools. So you click that, you scroll down a bit, and what I recommend is getting the Elite Pack. The Elite Pack is an educational pack that will teach you everything there is about trading with volume profile. And there is a video which you can watch that will show you everything that's included in the Elite Pack. In short, the Elite Pack includes a video course. It includes my day trading and swing trading levels that you'll be getting each day. It also includes volume profile indicators that I developed, and also a couple of bonuses. Now, at the top of that, it also includes free tech support for Elite Pack members. And what that means is that our tech support team will set up NinjaTrader, a platform for you with all my indicators. They'll load up my trading workspaces, they'll connect you to data feed, and they'll do it completely free of charge, as that's the part of the service that we provide to the Elite Pack members. Alright, so that's about it. That's about the Elite Pack, and that's also about this video. I hope you guys liked it, I hope you found it useful, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you next time in some next video or in our members area. And until then, happy trading!